So I'm giving you live examples right now. Again, oh, let me do one of these. There you go. See there? Here.
See, that made
one of these.
See, that made my hand just open up again. Hold on. There's a sneeze coming. It's burning. I'm sorry. I have to pause and redo that one. It's burning. My eyes are starting to water. Here, look at the light. It's not happening. I think it passed. Okay. Sorry. There was a sneeze. Okay, start that over.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, this is a video that's a long time coming. We should have did this video a while back. We got a little discouraged because of the pandemic was going on. This is our 10 years of being marriage video. We were supposed to make it back in April of 2020, but you know, the pandemic kind of like pooped on our plans, our vacation, our party and everything. Yeah, and we're gonna make this video just as a follow-up to our video of how we met. But so we just wanted to revisit and see what it's been like married for the past 10 years.
Yeah, so I mean, I would say that 10 years has gone by really fast.
Yeah, it definitely has.
It doesn't feel like it's been 10 years. I mean, honestly, I feel like I just graduated high school not that long ago. But
okay.
that's an entirely different subject. I mean, you know, just to recap how we met, you know, we met through a mutual friend, and, you know, our relationship progressed quickly.
Yeah. I asked her to marry me on our 4th date. So we got, our first date was May 14th. We got engaged on June 17th.
Yes. So yeah, it was pretty fast.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, I don't know, like, it's just, I just still can't believe 10 years have well, almost 11 now at this point. But
yeah, because we're late once again. Okay, so let's just get into it. So, so how do you feel about our marriage 10 years later versus how you felt when we first got together?
I mean, I still feel the same. I mean, obviously, our day-to-day looks very different now. We've got two monsters who keep us very busy. So definitely things have changed and evolved with, you know, things that we do on a day-to-day basis. But I mean, I don't think that's changed feelings at all. I mean, I still feel the same way about you that I did when we got married.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously our lives look a little different now just because we've gone through a lot over the past 10 years, so.
Yeah, for me, it feels different in the fact that, I mean, my love isn't different, but like us as people, as individuals, it's definitely changed in that aspect. One, obviously 10 years ago we were a lot younger, so we could, I guess we still go, but we go for the kids right now, as opposed to when we were young, when we were first together, like we were go for us. Like we were constantly doing something all the time.
Going somewhere, going to try something new, going on trips and.
Oh my gosh, yes, the trips. That's another thing that ruined. We lost our anniversary trip because of COVID. So yeah.
That too, but you know, we don't. I feel like we don't celebrate our anniversary as hardcore as we used to, by the simple fact that our daughter was born 2 days before our anniversary, so now it's all about her birthday.
Yeah, her birthday kind of messes everything up.
But anyways,
I mean, we still like her.
Of course.
She's alright. But no, I feel like I know you better 10 years later. Obviously, since we had such a short courtship, you know.
Definitely a short courtship. We had a decent engagement.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So that can be counted as part of that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you said yes though. You're crazy.
I was drunk. Oh. So, do you think that marriage has met your expectations of what you thought it was gonna be?
I guess I didn't have any expectations of marriage because honestly, when I met you, I was not trying to get married at any point. We went
on 4 dates. How can you say that? You're like, whoa, I'm getting married.
Yeah, that's how like amazing you were to like change me from like the furthest thing from my mind
That's fair.
getting married to like lock me down in 4 weeks. So
That's how I roll.
so yes, I didn't have any expectations. So I mean, but from all the talk and rumors you hear about marriage, yeah, it's definitely exceeded my expectations. It's much better than I thought it'd be. You know, I thought I'd be like, you know, partially miserable, and thankfully I'm not.
Only some of the
that's good.
times.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the kids make me miserable sometimes.
I do too sometimes. Occasionally.
Yeah, it's because the kids though.
You really do love them. We should make that very clear.
Oh yeah, of course I do. I just think it's funny. No, yeah, doing all that stuff. I mean, I wouldn't do the stuff with them if I didn't love them. I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I feel the same. I don't really have expectations of marriage. I don't think that, I mean, I always knew I would get married, but I don't know that I had, I don't know, expectations about like what it should look like. You know, I grew up in, you know, my parents were divorced, so I don't really know, you know, and then both my parents remarried and my dad remarried a couple times, and I mean, I don't know, I just didn't really, like, it wasn't just one of those things where you've grown up like, I just dream about my wedding and what it's gonna look like and what the rest of my life is gonna look like, and I don't feel like I had that growing up. I mean, I knew I'd get married one day, but I don't know. But anyway,
I fell into it, so she set the trap.
I did. I was like,
oh, we're catching fish now, huh? Okay, so you know, looking back, what would you change about like our marriage, like early on or later? I guess, you know.
I mean, I don't know that I would change anything early on. I think that we talked a little bit about this in one of our prior videos. About something that I would want us to change. I feel like we should spend more time together, just us one-on-one. We do a lot with our kids. We love our kids. They're very busy. They have tons of activities, and we love that too. We love to go.
Oh, we're maniacs. We're absolutely, we're fanatics of our children. We're fanatics.
We love to, you know, put them.
Yeah.
That's my daughter's softball team.
Yeah, we're fanatics.
We love to watch them and take them and help them participate in whatever they choose to figure out what they like best. But at the same time, I think that really kind of squeezes in on the time that we're able to spend time just for us together. So I think that would be the one thing that I would change, is just carving out more time for us. And I think that was one of our, you know, goals for this year, was to do that. And we've been doing that. I mean, you know, we're planning to at least go on a couple dates every month. And I know we're only in February, but still, you know, we're so far so good. But I think that's, I mean, I don't know. What would you change?
Oh, definitely. I would change. I wish we would have met earlier and had kids younger.
Yeah.
Because that way, you know, we would have like more time younger. And don't get me wrong, we're still gonna be young when like our kids leave the house and everything. Yeah. But I just think that, you know, anytime you know, after 24, 25, I would have been, you know, ready to be married.
You weren't ready to be married when you met me. So
I know, but I'm saying if I would have
24.
I'm saying if I would have met you when I was like 24, 25.
Might not if you were a different person then.
I was roughly the same person between 25 and 29. I was roughly the same person.
Okay, fair enough.
But no, anytime before that, no, I would have wrecked this relationship. I would have wrecked this. Like 10 years, we've been doing the videos like, how can we get out of this relationship? Is what this video would have been about. But no, you know, earlier, you know, have the kids a little bit younger and get, you know, because like this time with the kids is blown by. Like our youngest is 7, she'll be 8 in April, and so that gives us like 9 or 10 years left, and then they'll be gone. I mean, they can stay here as long as they want to. They don't ever have to leave. Babies, you hear me? If you're watching, you don't ever have to leave, okay? Until you get married. Yeah, you and your baby daddy or baby mama or whatever.
Or spouse,
whatever. I don't care. Significant other, you know, your pets, whatever. They can't be here. Y'all welcome. Dang. Now your grandbaby, my grandbabies, they can come here if we have grandbabies someday.
Hopefully we'll be blessed to have some.
Yeah.
Since you won't let me have any more kids.
Nah, come on now. You know good and well you don't have any more kids.
I did want some a while ago.
Yeah, when we were younger.
Yeah. Too old
Could you
now.
imagine having kids right
It
now?
would be so hard.
It would be so bad, like us being, because we're not old technically, but like taking that
That would
such
be high
a
risk.
taking such a long pause between having kids.
Diapers.
You mean to say like 7 years later, trying to have a kid 7 years later? I'm like, what? Diapers? No, thank you.
So, do you think our marriage has been successful, or?
Oh, almost said that word. Heck yeah, it definitely has been. I would say, all I can do is use it to compare to my parents' marriage that didn't last 2 farts. So, I think it's highly successful. I think, we're happy. I think we get along like 99% of the time. Obviously, no relationship is perfect, and so we do have like some down times where we're like not vibing on each other, but other, like I haven't never been close to like, I'm done with this. I've never been even near
I only
that
wanted to
area.
punch you in the face like once or twice.
Which is totally reasonable. I mean, look at this face. It's very punchable.
I'm kidding.
Come on. Don't you like that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think that we communicate well, even when we don't want to.
Yeah.
But I think that every relationship you're gonna have disagreements. I think that's the key part, is just being able to talk about it. And sometimes, if you're upset, sometimes you do need to take a couple breaths before start having, because you don't want to say something you don't necessarily mean, or something might come out wrong. So
Yeah, I'm super petty, and so she doesn't like the fact like when she's like wants to like argue, like I'm kind of out. I'm like, I'll just go into my little office, whatever. Because the thing at the end of the day is I've realized that, and I'm not trying to blow her head up, but like I said, I'm just petty, and I'm just like just argue for no reason. And if you like give me like 10, 15 minutes by myself, I'll just be over it and be done. And I was like, I'll forget what even happened. So
it's a true story. It's not that I want to argue. I just want to present my case. My mom said I'd always be a good lawyer, and I have to explain why I'm right.
yeah, and I just whatever I'm talking about,
But
I
I'm
don't care
trying to
enough
present
about.
the evidence.
But you've already won because I gave up. So like let's just squash it right there. Cause it's like I'm over it. Like beyond over it.
I win.
It's not a competition. We're a team. How are you competing against me?
I win.
Okay. Okay. So after 10 years, what do you like least about me?
Do I have to just pick one? I don't think I have anything like big. I mean, I can give you a couple of small things. Well, one we've already talked about. I obviously don't like when you won't talk to me when we're having a disagreement. He just likes to have his space, which that's fine. I can respect that. I also don't like that you leave the drawers open. I don't like when
I'm
you
getting
leave.
better.
Kind of. I don't like when you leave your clothes on the floor.
I'm bad at
And
that.
I don't like having to do surgery on your face.
Oh, okay, so I got this beard and I have some ingrown hairs, and like so part of like being married, she signed that contract that says I will pull ingrown hairs out of your face.
Nothing in the fine print that said that I was going to have to do surgery on your face.
Yeah.
That's what he calls it.
Yeah. Well, I want to make you feel like it's important to her.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's not, but it's important to me. I'm just being selfish.
I don't know. I mean, that's all that comes to mind right now. I know those are silly, but
Well, for me, what I like least about you is the fact that like sometimes like you forget that you're Courtney, and like that badass chick that I married who was like making all these decisions and stuff. Like sometimes like you'll ask me to do things, or like I'm like, no, just make a decision. Like you're like.
what do you
you're
mean
fully-
I ask you?
You're like, hey, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z with the kids. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like,
I'm not asking, I'm telling you. And I say, hey, can I go do this with the kids? No, I said, hey, I'm gonna go do this with the kids.
or like if
I'm just
like I
keeping
don't
you
know.
informed. That's my good communication skills.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like that.
Okay, I'll just leave it not to
Yeah,
you.
just like, and I'll just text you like, hey, where you at? And you're like,
Okay.
I'm at some wherever. But yeah, don't ask me. Just do
Okay.
it, Mikey. Just
That's
do it.
fair.
Okay.
Weirdo. So, what do you like most about me?
That you're awesome. No, I mean, it's a lot of things. I love like how much you're like so passionate about like everything that you do, whether it be like making cookies, when you play softball, like when we go to our kids' sports, you're just as crazy as me. Okay, you may not be as crazy as me, but you're definitely out there.
I definitely
and you
am a
want
yeller.
all the things.
I'm definitely a yeller.
Yeah, you're a yeller. You want all like the swag and everything.
I do.
Hats,
Support.
scarves, masks.
I don't have a scarf.
But now you're thinking about one now.
I do have a beanie.
Yeah, see? And I just like, she's all in on everything. She's all in on our marriage. She's all in on our kids. She's all in on, like, that's what I love the most about you.
Can't half-ass anything.
You got anything nice you want to say about me?
Oh, well, you didn't ask me, so I didn't know if I was supposed to.
What do you like most about me after these 10 years?
I mean, there's a lot that I obviously love about you.
The most, though.
I love your confidence in me. I often don't have confidence in myself sometimes. Shush, it's true.
Yeah, so I want to take back what I said, what I like the least about her. That's what I like least about her. When she fails to have confidence in herself. But it's kind of like the piggyback what I was saying, where you don't make decisions. So it all ties together. She's like amazing and like, no, she's like, doesn't sometimes believe in herself. Drives me crazy. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was saying that I love how committed you are to me and the children as a family, and how confident you are in me and whatever we want to try, whether that's at work, whether it's making cookies, whether it's, I don't know, driving the car around, whatever it is.
Well, I'm
you
not
just
very confident what you driving the car around. That's a lie.
don't be a jerk right now. Stop lying. We are on camera. Do not lie for all the
I
people
do
out there.
not. I'm not confident you're driving.
Well, I mean, I don't like to drive anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm like your personal chauffeur.
True story.
Ah.
Anyways, I love your love for me and your confidence in me. And your weirdness. So what are your goals like over the next 10 years now that we're, well, 10 and a half, almost 11 years in now?
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to like the next phase. I mean, I think like within the next 10 years, the next phase of our marriage starts, and it's like, you know, our kids taking that next level. That means, you know, us spending more time together, because like once they start driving, that gives us more time together. We're not driving all over the place for practice. Obviously, we go everywhere for the games and stuff,
Right.
but they use us more time together. So I'm definitely looking forward to that part of spending more time together. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I'm looking forward to accomplishing our goals that we've set together.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's, you know, I know obviously we've talked a lot about finances, and that's a big part of ours. And just, I think once we hit those, that's just going to open us up to do more things together. I know, you know, the kids are going to get older and they'll be able to have a little bit more independence and do a little bit more things on their own. And kind of grow and learn that way. But I mean, that will open us up to do more things and go more places. I feel like I'm looking forward to, hopefully, Lord willing, all of this craziness of the pandemic will cease at some point. I would like to travel again. I would like to visit places. I mean, that's ultimately what I want us to get to go to new places and go on new adventures, you know, so.
Yeah, I definitely want to look back and see what, you know, how we look at in 10 years from now. I think that'll be interesting.
I wonder how much hair you'll have.
I'm not gonna have any more like in 10
You
years.
got a lot of grays coming through.
Yeah, and those gray
I
hairs
have
are the
some right
worst.
here.
Oh yeah, you're
They're
definitely
just like this.
yeah, you're definitely got some grays in there.
So that's all we have, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'd love to hear from you. What are some of the tips that you have? If you've been married for 10 years or longer or less, or some struggles that you've had, share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, you know, like I said, thanks you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel. And we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Bye.
Peace out.